Living Local Carolina with Katie Turner. Local trends, shopping, dining, and more. This is Living Local Carolina. This story is sponsored by Plexiderm.
Well, good morning, everybody. We're just having some fun today on Living Local Carolina, and I'm joined in studio by Annette Figueroa. Annette, how are you doing?
I'm good. Always happy to talk about Plexiderm. It gives me something to smile about.
I know. Well, let's get right on into it. Tell me a little bit about Plexiderm. This is a great way to get rid of fine lines and wrinkles and just makes you feel good.
You know, it really does. When I first was presented with Plexiderm, of course, I wanted to give it a try before I talked to everybody about it. So I had, unfortunately, dark circles, deep set forehead lines, and I was screaming. I could not believe the difference. I promise you, I do not look like this. If you see me without Plexiderm, it's two different people. And Plexiderm created a 6-day, 6-application trial pack because they understood seeing is believing, and that way it's affordable to everyone for just $14.95, free shipping, and a 30-day money-back guarantee.
And I'm sure it's become part of your daily routine. You wake up, you wash your face, you put on Plexiderm, and then put your makeup on.
100%. And let's face it, we don't always go out. So when we stay home, we're good to go, or if you just want to use it on those special occasions. But I love it so much because it is a confidence booster. When you look good, you feel good. So it not only helps you on the outside, it helps you on the inside as well.
I love that. And it's also great for men as well.
Oh, I was just going to say that. Men are some of our best customers because it goes on natural, no residue. Nobody even knows what you're using, but you will get compliments on your skin. My dad uses it every day. As soon as he runs out, he gives me a call. My husband's on camera. He uses it for that because men tend to get those under eye bags as well. And Plexiderm works. It's effective, and you can do it in the convenience and privacy of your own home.
And it's really quick too. I love to watch the time lapses because you can see it happen right before your eyes.
Yeah, that's what I love about it. So you apply it to a clean, dry face. All you need is a pearl size amount. And like I said, I do it under my eyes, but it works on your eyes, forehead lines, around your mouth, chin, and neck area. And then what it does again is it tightens the skin, and you can see, take a picture before and after, watch it happen, keep your face still, takes 10 minutes to work, lasts 10 hours as long as you don't get it wet, as long as you don't get it wet, so stay out of the rain, don't jump in a pool, and you're good to go.
All right, that is very good to know. And also, you guys are able to do some clinical trials to find out how great Plexiderm actually works throughout the day.
Yes, of course. So we did 2 studies, one on the effectiveness and one on how long it lasted. They saw an 80% reduction around the eye area, a 74% reduction around the mouth area, and an 85% reduction around the forehead area. That's exactly where I use it. And how long it lasted, up to 10 hours. But I have to tell you, I did an internet search when I was looking at my deep set forehead lines, how to get rid of it. And it said by injection only, but the good news is Plexiderm works, so give that a try first.
And you also don't have to go to the doctor.
Yes, no, and I am too wimpy when it comes to injections, procedures. Plus, I like to save money. I like to have my money for travel, and Plexiderm is a fraction of the cost.
And speaking of, tell me about this deal that you guys have going on right now for the trial pack.
Yes, 6 days, 6 application trial pack, $14.95, free shipping, 30-day money-back guarantee. That way you can see it with your own eyes, literally watch it work. It's truly amazing. And turn back the clock, look more refreshed. And my favorite part, I can't remember the last time I had an 8 hours of sleep, but thank God for Plexiderm because it makes me look like I did.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Wow, is that really me?
It's a facelift in a jar.
All right, guys, I know some of you are watching right now and you really want to try Plexiderm for yourself. So all of our Living Local viewers can go to plexidermtrial.com, or you can call the number that is right on your screen to get that trial pack for $14.95 and free shipping. So give it a try.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
This story is sponsored by SC Needs Help. Well, thanks so much for joining us today on Living Local Carolina. Today, I have the treat of being joined in studio by Philip from SC Needs Help. How you doing, man?
Hey, how are you? Thanks for having me.
I'm doing great. All right, tell me all about what you guys do. This was founded in 2018, but it's really turned into something much bigger.
Yeah, SC
since
Needs
then.
Help really started as helping out the flood victims. In the big floods of 2018, we started off with a warehouse and just getting gear for people and equipment and food and non-perishable items that they needed, and it's morphed into something much bigger than that. And now we're just trying to help people year-round, not just when there is a big event.
I love it. Adapting to whatever people need.
Absolutely.
At the given time. So what's on the docket?
In March, it's a great event, raises most of the money for the year. Our president, Andy Kemp, just does a really good job at it. He's a barbecue connoisseur, and so he kind of created the event, and we started out raising money for people in need, and now we use this event to fund our entire year.
So give me kind of an idea of what you guys do with the funds that you receive.
Well, just in the past year, we've adopted 50 kids from the Angel Tree program. So we're going to take care of 50 kids for Christmas 2023. And we have sent a family to Disney. Their father passed away unexpectedly. We sent the family to Disney. We purchased a vehicle for somebody that was in need out in Conway. So we just, whatever we can do to help, there's little things that you can do to help people to change their lives drastically. And as a community, we're able to do that as a team.
What has been the most memorable moment for you?
I think for me, the first smoke out at the boathouse was for Andre Pope. And Andre was diagnosed with cancer, and he was able to enjoy that event before unfortunately he passed away. But he was able to be there, shake people's hands, and see the event in action, which I think that is really, that's really important. Just a very special moment and a life-changing moment for me as well.
I was going to say, if somebody's watching this right now and wants to help out, wants to get involved, how can they do that?
Go on the web, scneedshelp.org. That will take you to a donations tab or a contact tab, and just send us a message, and we'd love for you to get involved.
This segment is sponsored by AIM Acupuncture and Integrative Medicine. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us today on Living Local Carolina. I am back at AIM Acupuncture and Integrative Medicine, and I'm joined by Chris. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Alrighty, we were just talking a little bit about why you came to AIM Acupuncture in the first place, so why don't you tell everybody a little bit about your story?
Okay, well, I've had lower back issues for a while, and I've done various things, chiropractic and different things, and it's all helped, but there was still a little bit of lingering, like, I don't know, tension. So when I saw the ad on TV, I thought, well, let me go check this out, because I do like holistic approaches to health. So, and then when I came and talked to Dr. Tanya, she noticed that I had neuropathy. And once she said that, it kind of clicked, like, wow, that's why I've been stumbling a lot and didn't have feeling in my feet, and just never even thought it was neuropathy. So
had you ever tried acupuncture in the past?
a long time ago for my back, and then I don't know, I just, it didn't click back then. But it's definitely working this time.
I was going to say, how has it been so far?
It's been great. I mean, I'm like on my second month, and I've noticed a change. I mean, I have more feeling in my feet. And the way I really noticed it, even though it's summertime, I still get in my hot tub in the morning when it's still a little cool, and I would put my feet up against the jets. And when I did, it was like, wow.
I can feel it again.
Yeah, I mean,
Wow.
it felt, yeah. So that was definitely, and then when they did the test on me, I had improvement in that short of time.
What I love about Dr. Tanya is that oftentimes when people come in, they'll say that they've been told in the past, oh, there's nothing you can really do about it. You're just going to have to suffer, essentially.
Right.
So what have you been able to do again now that you're feeling better?
Just like my gardening and just being, more active because of my back. So,
Okay.
yeah.
And for somebody who has never tried acupuncture or is dealing with something similar, would you recommend AIM, and
Absolutely.
why?
In fact, I've been talking to a friend of mine because she was talking about her feet having the tingling, and pain and stuff. And I said, well, you need to go check this out because it works.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
This portion of Living Local Carolina is sponsored by Amber Jolly. Well, guys, today I am joined by Amber Jolly, who is an entrepreneur and author, a little jack of all trades, right?
Very much so, very much so. 2024 is my year. That's what I say.
I love to hear it. So tell me about this book that you're coming out with.
Oh, look, I'm really excited to share with everyone my new book called Female Empowerment. It's something that I have been wanting to do for such a long time. It's been one of my dreams to write a book ever since I was 20. My background is in IT. So I've been working in IT for a good part of my career and in leadership for most of my career also. So I feel that my path, it was a different path. I grew up in a very small country town, and my path is a little bit different to what most people would choose. And I know that reflecting on my life, there's been many times, many challenges that I felt were, something that I needed to put forward in a book to help share my journey. I know that, it's definitely for aspiring leaders, as well as, giving practical advice. And for making sure that, women in leadership, they feel empowered. As I said, working in a male-dominated industry, we need to make sure that we have those around us, those allies around us, and to lift our confidence, to be able to network with, and to share, tips and tricks. We all understand as women, work-life balance, is quite challenging, whether you're a partner or you're a mother or a wife, it's the juggle of the family home. And, we have to, there are expectations placed upon us as women. And we need to be able to speak out and not be afraid to express ourselves, overall. So I think personal fulfillment is really important, and I know that my voice matters as opposed to everyone else's within the team too.
Definitely. And, looking at all that you've accomplished over your career and in 2024, like you said, it's your year. How do you balance all of the things that you're doing?
Well, look, I do believe time management is very, very important. And one thing I will say is that a lot of planning, a lot of, inner planning, writing out my daily tasks, checking them off one by one, I think, as the saying goes. But ultimately, I definitely am ambitious. And I do like to achieve my goals, and I feel writing them down is, it's definitely important. That's definitely what I did at the start of the year, was I wrote down all my goals, and one by one I'm ticking them off my list.
We love to hear that. Okay, well, do you have any just sort of advice to give people who have maybe have a goal, they've written it down, but taking those next steps to really make it happen?
Yeah, I think My biggest advice is making sure that you have your vision. You understand what your vision is. You know, where do you want to be?
This portion of Living Local Carolina was sponsored by Amber Jolly.
Don't forget to like our page on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. How to use the QR code. Just open the camera app on your smartphone, iPad, or tablet. Point your device at the QR code so the QR code appears on your screen. Your device will recognize the QR code and show you a notification. Click that notification and you'll come to our website. Living Local Carolina, weekday mornings at 9:30 on WBTW News 13.